Hey Ayushi, how are you? You are working so hard. Well done, well done. Okay, let's go straight in with this letter. This is a nice letter you've done. So you want to have a kind of neutral to informal tone, which you seem to have done really nicely. Um, the only thing you could possibly change at the end is to put best wishes or kind regards, maybe, or just regards, which shows the examiner you notice that this is not such a formal letter as some of the other ones. So my preference for the ending would be regards. Oh, hang on, down here, like that. Okay. Um, that is a sort of slightly more neutral ending. So good. I hope this letter finds you in good health. That's a nice start. My name's Ayushi. I would like to thank you for accepting my application to stay with you during my English and homestay visit. Or you could put, rather than repeating this, because that's in the question, during my trip to the UK. Okay, I'm a social science student. I'll put capital letters for these because it's the name of something. Social science, again there, student, and I've been studying English for 10 years. Okay, lovely. Um, I'd be grateful if, now for me this needs a bit of extra. Now if you want to get a high grade, you need to give a bit more here. This is minimum, okay? But I know you can develop this a bit more. So I'd be grateful if you could answer a few questions for me before my arrival. Okay, just we say pad it out a bit, make it a bit, give it a bit more. So answer a few questions for me before my arrival. Full stop. Firstly, could you tell me about the weather in October? As I've heard, it's very wet. Yeah, absolutely. Today it has not stopped raining all day. It's disgusting. Okay. Sorry. I hope you can work out what that sentence should be. Um, should or do you think would be nice? Do you think I should bring a warm coat or just a raincoat? Something like that. Just make it a bit more chatty, almost. Um, okay, this is fine. This is my first visit to the UK, comma. Um, I would like to visit some of the famous tourist, I thought you mean tourist spots, not sports, tourist spots, such as Oxford and Cambridge University, or Oxford and Manchester. So get some names in during my stay. Um, I would appreciate it if you could recommend some good tourist attractions. I don't really like that. I mean, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, there's so many tourist attractions. But you could put the near the the best attractions near to your home or something like that. Make it a bit more personal. This is so general, it's sort of not quite right. So, if you mention Oxford and Cambridge, you could say, I'd be great. I would appreciate it if you could let me know the best way to get to these places from your house, or something just to show me that you really care. Yeah. Uh, okay. I should reach the UK on the 5th of October. My flight is Emirates, scheduled to arrive at PM. I've arranged a taxi to take me from the airport. That's perfect. That's all lovely. Look forward to hearing from you and meeting you and your family. Perfect again. Okay. So just this bit, which is actually the most important paragraph, I think you could give it a bit more. Show me you care. Show me how good you are. Okay. Right. Let's move on. Employees staying in the same job for the rest of their lives. Others think they should switch. Okay. This is interesting, isn't it? You've done this nicely. So experts throughout both the developing and developed worlds have debated the benefits of working in a single department for the whole life. No, it's not a single department. It's a single company, really, isn't it? Which is not repeating here. So you're okay. You can say that. A single department is literally always doing the same job. It's not saying the same job, but it's saying, okay, all right. I think it really means the same company. So I'm going to broaden it out to put that for um, the benefits of working in a civil company for life. You don't need to put for whole life, just put for life. Okay. I believe that changing jobs is essential not only to experience different work cultures, S, but also to master new skills. Okay, so ing on the end of that one. Okay, yes, very good point. This essay will discuss both views using examples from Wipro and the UK government. Yeah, well done, capitals, well done, to demonstrate points and prove arguments. On the one hand, there's ample evidence that staying in one company for a lifetime. Okay, there you've put company. All right, yeah. Or you could put here staying with the same business. Yeah, something like that. For a lifetime leads to easy promotions and transfers. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe not easy, but more frequent. Yeah. Now, the central reason behind this is that the trust and confidence built up during these years helps us individuals to create strong relationships with powerful people who can guide them to move up the ladder. Fantastic. Really nice sentence. I love that one. For example, evidence by Wipro demonstrated that, moving on down, more than 40% of higher managerial positions were held, okay, hang on, by employees who have been part of that company for more than 20 years. Okay. We may have mentioned this before, but personally, I think when you're using an example like this and you're reporting on research, you should use reported speech. Not only do I think this is correct, but I also think it shows the examiner that you are using reported speech, which is another skill and another kind of good mark for your grammatical element. So grammatical range is something that you're marked on. So come back up to this bit so you can see what I mean. So the company demonstrated, so this is in the past, that more than 40% of high management positions were held by employees who had been. So when we're using reported speech, we backshift. You probably remember that. If you're not sure about it, check it up online. But we go backwards. And this is lovely because past perfect, passive, whoa, this is really good in grammar for more than 20 years. Okay, therefore, it's conclusively clear that one job not only holding or maintaining one job not only gives security. Difficult to. I wouldn't repeat that. I know job security is the collocation, but employment security, but also provides a comfortable working environment. Yes. Okay. Nice. Very good. On the other hand, staying in a single profession for a lifetime restricts an individual's growth. Very good point. So I'm picking up little things here. Whereas switching between companies would provide employees with the opportunity to learn, master new. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm just seeing if we can work this out here. Staying in a single profession for a lifetime restricts growth. Okay. Whereas switching, yes, because you've already said that. So you've already said that. Careful. You don't want to repeat the same argument again. Okay, so I think I've got this. If we start with whereas, so whereas switching between companies will provide employees with the opportunity to learn and master new skills. Sorry. On the other hand, staying in single profession growth. Okay, that's it. Take out the full stop here. That's my problem. Take out the full stop. Keep this going. Then that reads better. Okay, so this staying in a single profession will restrict you, whereas, so in contrast, switching can give you the opportunity to learn and master new skills, both professionally and personally. Okay, this is largely because new employments bring new challenges, and working cultures. Yeah, okay, bring new Yeah, I think another word for challenges and alternative new opportunities and challenges and exposure to alternative cultures. Okay, sorry, there was a bit of a difficult sentence for me to work through, but I think I've got it. Okay, just if you take out that full stop, then it works. And what I've tried to do here is just boost this a little bit. So in order to get the maximum marks on language, so the lexis, I think you need to be putting in more adjectives here, and just what you're saying is fine, but just give it a little bit extra. So if you can think of, when you read through, if you can think of, like here, professionally, personally, you know these words, but these are nice adjectives to describe skills. Okay, so just try and give it a little bit extra. So for instance, so not for an instance, for instance, a recent study by the UK government showed that people having diversified skill sets were more likely to, yes, get jobs easily during recessions as compared to those with less skills. Okay, less, can we avoid repeating skills? Less experience. Less experience and less experience. Okay, yeah, experience would be okay. I'm wondering if there's something else we could put as well. Consequently, different, oh, we've got experience there. Okay, so we're going to do this, see if we can find another word for experience. Synonyms. Okay, knowledge would be okay. Yeah. Less. Okay, how about that? Less professional knowledge and understanding. That looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, good. Consequently, different work experience ensures, really be careful of this. Quite a few times we picked up the subject and the verb must agree. This is really important, and you can do this. So when you're checking at the end, check for that kind of thing. You should be getting that right. Okay. In conclusion, I believe that shifting between jobs makes an individual more flexible and adaptable. Nice. It's predicted that more people will adapt to the concept. No, you don't want to repeat adaptable. Will. Will adapt. Will adopt. Let's have that one. Just changing one letter, aren't we? Will adopt the concept, which means take up. Will adopt the concept of switching career paths as it boosts their salary structure. Yes, as well as their personal satisfaction. Yeah. Okay. Well done. So, sorry that I feel like I've been a bit slow on running through that. I hope you can see where I'm going. I think you've done it really nicely. You've definitely answered the task. What I've tried to do is develop it a little bit for you. And I've tried to just add in a few words which I think will upgrade your language, so the lexis. And otherwise your grammar looks nice, but just really watch out for those nouns and so subjects and verbs agreeing, because that is really important. Well done. Keep going. Thank you. Oh, last minute tips. Okay. Keep calm. Okay. Plan your writing. Definitely when you're there, take 3 minutes to plan your writing and take 3 minutes at the end of writing to correct it, because these are little corrections which I think you won't, you may make at the time, but you can sort that out. Think about adjectives, think about adverbs, which will boost your language. Try not to repeat yourself too much. But you can do it. You absolutely can do it. Have a look at the website. If there's anything you feel unsure about, there is probably some information about it on the website. But you're doing great. Well done.